Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Catharsis Inc. If you don't know already, April is National Poetry Month, so I thought it'd be fun to actually do a reading of some of my poetry and hold a poetry contest for all of you. So I don't think I've ever actually read my poetry before. I've shared it on Instagram and Facebook, and of course I've read my short stories on YouTube before, but of course poetry is more personal, so I'll be reading some of that today, and feel free to let me know what you think of it. So the first three poems that I'll be reading are haikus. The first one is called Blisters. Raw flesh exposed to repeated friction without time to heal one's wound. The second one is called Addiction. Tickle temptation and capture the addiction, laughing foolishly. The third one is Onyx Rain. A darkness descends like onyx rain upon me, engulfing my joy. The next poem is called BPD, which stands for Borderline Personality Disorder, which is what I have. And I have the poem separated into the different letters, so BPD. Blister. Until a tough, calloused external skin forms from constant friction. Years of battering, grown immune. Permanent. Like a faded tattoo, worn by the sun exposure, a grisly everyday reminder. Diagnosed, scribed on white parchment paper, black ink stains the page with the results. The next poem I wrote is called Photograph. A memory capsule, a frozen picture in time, capturing one's soul. Interpret the past however you perceive it, hidden truths within. What one doesn't see via the petrified facade the subject has lived, encountering pain, plagued by abusive trauma, a world unbeknownst. Because pictures lie, altering my past with a persuasive photographer. The next one is called Tree of Life. Life drains from the green of the earth, and yellow seeps through until it catches flame, igniting with a burst of red and orange, burnt from a weathered beating. Dying of its own accord, brown and dissolute, it falls to its inevitable death. An empty carcass remains, a catalyst of nature, resurrecting itself to breathe life once again. My next poem is called Home. Enveloped in a beveled sea of green, entranced by the warm hues of the sun, chaos is provoked by silence for a lingering moment. A gravitational pull towards an equated utopia pulls me into a present oblivion. I have found peace here. Now these next two I've actually written this year back in January, and neither one of them have titles. So the first one is, Please don't quote me by the tears of my lovers, because I know not what I do. It's a habitual goose chase, and my memories are woven of fragile lace, not of metal and stone. I may have lost my mind by falling back in time like Alice and her rabbit. Clustered in the masses of memories, I digress into the unknown, raptured by the darkness. But I've been here before, living the pain of 1,000 yesterdays within my own mind's eye. And the last poem I have to share with you is Billowing ashes from an overflowing ashtray that sits upon the porch step of my youth triggers a memory of suppressed happiness, regurgitated from somewhere within my depths, buried over and enclosed in glass like a forgotten see-through coffin. A time of backyard tangerine trees and tortoises, with reddened shoulders and hot faces from the sun's gifted sharp bite. The sound of laughter drips like sweet nectar from mouths of babes and the innocence of youth, capturing itself in a capsule of time. These days have come and gone, and with them, my eluded memories of happier days. Then, I remember, it was all just a dream. I hope you all enjoyed my poetry, and like I said, definitely leave me comments down below of what you thought of it. But like I said, we're going to be doing a poetry contest, and there's no entry fee and there's no minimum. So if you'd like to send your poetry to me, you can send it to thewiltedquill@gmail.com, and I'll leave that email address down in the description down below. But you can send me as many poems as you would like, and there's no restrictions whatsoever. So you don't have to do just haikus or rhyming or anything like that. Anything you want to send is fine, and you can send as many as you'd like. And then I'll be picking the winner at the end of April, and they will receive a goodie bag filled with writing supplies and writing memorabilia. So good luck to all the participants, and be sure to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you during the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.